Yeah. I gotta see how many of y'all gonna be up this morning. It's early. Back to the grind. My brother Spider on the first drop-in. What's up, my brother? MJ, what's good, bro? Back to work blues. You know it, right? Ain't it the truth, man? Ain't it the truth, man? Ain't it the truth? So as I said, I figured I'd do a little video. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I've been low. You know, it was the holiday. Yo, Rick, what's good, fam? It was the holiday. I was with the family. Yo, Bam, what's up? What's up? Bass, what's good? What's good, everybody? I mean, I was with the family. It seemed like every time I'm with my family, I be missing shit, though. Yo, PR, what's good, man? Crep, what's good? What's good? Good morning, y'all. Will, what's good? Oh, a few of y'all up. I see. Okay, okay. Okay, y'all up like me. Okay. Well, anyway, since I got some of y'all in the chat, I could start talking. Nats, what's good, brother? Yeah, man, so, I just want to let y'all know, man, this ain't gonna be like a drama video. AC was good. This ain't gonna be like, you know me, I stay out of the negative shit as much as I can. I speak on things that I feel like need to be spoke on. But I just wanted to give y'all my take on everything that's going on. So a tweet was made by Ahhh. Diesel G was good. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I will explain some stuff. Am I gonna talk about the Civil War? It kind of, well, I can't let this person. I hate when people do that, man. It don't it don't affect me. Alright, here's the thing, right? Normally I wouldn't speak on that situation, but I'm gonna speak on it because some of the stuff that was said, it affects the whole Weapon Wheel podcast group. I do want to let you guys know that Ahhh, Jack Move, and BG knew each other a lot longer than I do. Now I noticed when they was talking about certain situations, my name come up for some, but my name don't come up for all. And I wanted to explain to y'all the reason for that would be because these dudes knew each other a lot longer, and no homo, but they got like a more intimate relationship. So when you see people having an issue and it's involving people that knew each other for a long time, you being the person that's new to the group, the best thing for you to do is to stay the fuck out of shit like that. So that's why when you see certain things happening, I don't comment. Because some things I know is better to not comment, not get involved, not say something, not take a side, because that's that messy shit. And y'all know for me, I try to stay out of messy situations as best I can. So when I see these brothers going at it and it's a particularly messy situation, the best advice I could give you in a time like that is just to stay out of it until it directly affects you. But one thing I know is Ahhh said that he wasn't gonna you know, defend or stick up for Weapon Wheel anymore. One thing about being a person like that, right? Nev, what's good? I'm gonna say to y'all gotta understand something, because I'm the same way. Like, me and Ahhh have similar thought patterns as far as when it comes to how you handle people. Jason, what's good, family? The thing is this, right? Let me explain to y'all what I'm gonna say. As much as you would like to step down and not be that person that's gonna not take no shit, if you would take no shit kind of person, you could kind of let some shit slide, but you're not gonna let everything slide. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to just ignore everything everybody says. So granted, he said he wasn't gonna defend Weapon Wheel, every man for themselves. He don't really mean that. He's just upset. So y'all gotta understand that when you a stand-up person, you're gonna always stand up. You're not gonna let everything slide. So yeah, he might let some shit slide, but if somebody say something crazy about BG that he don't like, you think he not gonna say something? He'll say something. So for the most part, the best thing to do is just let people have their time. And you know, I'm gonna give y'all a word of advice, like BG was saying about the chat and how the chat be following one person, and then when they start beefing, they act like they cool again. The best thing to do is not take sides if you like two people, because once you take sides when they fighting, they're gonna remember you took a side and they're gonna become friends again, and you're gonna be on the outside looking in like, damn, because now they cool and they looking at you like you on some bullshit, because when niggas was fighting, you was all in the middle like, yeah, picking sides. So the best thing to do sometimes when you see, as we call it, the Civil War, the best thing to do is just, you know, speak positive and stay out of shit like that. I'm talking about you as the viewer, you as the subscriber, you as a fan, you as a supporter, you as somebody that's cool, you as somebody I fuck with. Because, you know, I don't really call y'all subscribers, I don't call y'all fans, I call y'all people I fuck with. I think it's kind of weird to be calling people that you speak to every day or you do videos and they come in your comments every day subscribers or fans. Even though, you know, that's technically what it is. I'm a subscriber to some people too. I'm a subscriber to some of y'all. I just don't use that term. But as far as the Gaming Lives Matter thing now, Ahhhmannn did what he wanted though. Yeah, he did what he want. You supposed to do what you want though. That's the whole point of YouTube. You supposed to do what you want. That's what I'm saying too. Like, when it comes to my channel, I do what I want. And as far as Gaming Lives Matter is concerned, let me say this, because he be lurking around. There's a lot of nasty rumors going around about him. I'm not going to come in and slander him. I'm just going to say this, though, because he might hear this. He may be listening, or someone's going to go tell him. Your name is pretty much mud out here. You know, I gave you a lot of opportunities to fix that situation. And from what I understand, even down to the mods, you got a block on site kill script going right now. So to me personally, for you to get out of that situation, Gaming Lives Matter, I wasn't even really joking. I was joking, but I wasn't joking. But you talked a lot of money talk. You did a lot of things that I'm not gonna say behind the scenes, because it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. There's a lot of things people don't know that you did that we know that you did. There's a lot of people giving out information on you right now, and I'm not talking about like where your family live or nothing, but they just exposing certain shit about you. And to me, the best way to get out of that situation is legit to handle it with the new nigga list that Jack implemented. You're gonna have to make a sizable donation, my brother, of some kind, because you blocked on site and niggas is not gonna fuck with you no more. And from what we're hearing, you're definitely lying about the money. So I'm tired of talking about you. I'm tired of hearing about you. I don't want to hear about no more challenges because of you. But I'm just telling you flat out, if you want this to go away, you need to make a sizable donation. And it ain't even about the money. It's just because of what you did and how you talked about all this money. Now we hearing about a plot you got getting ready to go down. We don't know if that's true, but if people pop up on Twitter saying what we saw in that message that Ahhhmannn tweeted, you're going to be completely exposed. Nah, he on block on site because all the mods is not, yo, look, even if I was fucking with Gaming Lives Matter, right, he's unmodded in my chat. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth. He was unmodded in my chat before this happened. The reason I unmodded him was because of the time when BG and Ahhhmannn did the live stream and niggas was joking around with the bot and shit, and he was sitting up there talking funny to me, like, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to unmod him because he started popping up in people's streams and he started coming to mine. So if I see you don't come to my stream a lot and you're a mod, I'm going to unmod you. It wasn't nothing personal. It's just like, yo, you don't really come through. Well, I got you as a mod for that one time out of 5 that you're going to stop by. So he been unmodded in my chat. But since he's unmodded, now I know he going to get blocked because the mods are going to block him. Because y'all been blocking this nigga on everybody's channel. So I know he on block on site comments. Because once niggas see him not comment and he not a mod, he rapped. He rapped. Even when he donated in BG chat, he got blocked. So I know he blocked on site. So that's why I said that. And it goes back to what I said before, because remember the last live stream I did, that very same day, he was fucking with that dude that don't like Weapon Will, that nigga from UK. I ain't gonna say his name because the nigga's a suck ass nigga to me, but at the end of the day, he was fucking with dude, and he know dude don't like us. Then he's sitting in there saying, oh yeah, one dude said I got a gambling problem. I found that funny. Nigga, you could address me directly, or we could go on Discord, or we could do a video. But at the end of the day, nigga, you not proving nobody wrong about nothing they said about you. You not proving nobody wrong. You're not proving you got the money. You're not proving you didn't spend it, splurge it. Like Ahhhmannn said, you live next to Jack, close enough to meet Jack. You could have showed Jack that money. You didn't do it. So yeah, at this point, I gotta admit, you 100% on fraud time. He said I should have more viewers on the realest. Now I ain't gonna front, man. I be streaming at certain times. Like the time now, How many people gonna watch my stream the day after 4th of July at 7 in the morning? So, you know, I gotta work and shit, man. I don't be having the luxuries of streaming when I want and doing videos. Does Kid Smooth have a PS4? To my knowledge, yes, Kid Smooth still has a PS4. But I don't get to stream when I would like to, man, because I be at work a lot. I work a lot, you know, I've been spending time with my family, shit like that, man. It be keeping me from doing, like, streams at prime times. And then it's weird, because sometimes when I stream, I get a lot of viewers, and then sometimes when I stream, I don't. I'm inconsistent with it. So people be, you know, using that as, like, ammunition to attack my channel and say that I'm faking and buying and all that dumb shit. So that's why I don't even really be wanting to do YouTube like I used to, because the minute I get like an inconsistent video, I get like a lot of negative backlash behind the scenes that y'all don't hear about. Like a lot of other niggas be hating on me. So I'm like the one person that people fuck with sometimes. They don't always fuck with me, so. But it's cool. I ain't complaining. It is what it is. Nah, I don't got no 7 jobs. I got 1 job and I do side work. You know, y'all know I do side work on the computer. I do graphics and websites and stuff like that. Y'all know that. Y'all should know that by now. I edit. I still do videos. But I got all of that set up on a schedule. So it's not like it's crazy for me where I'm going to sit up here and act like I got 9 jobs. You know, I do it when I want to. It's not a thing where I gotta get up one day and go do that second side hustle. I don't gotta go do it. You know, I do it because it's what I want to do and I like it. But the side hustle don't put the steak on the table, so, you know, you gotta have a regular job. And I do. And that's how it is, man. Like, yo, and I saw those streams going up over the past couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, damn, man, I wish I could fucking stream. I wish I could do that shit. I couldn't, man. I had to take care of my family. I had to work. Like, my mom was in the hospital, and, you know, I was spending time with my mom, even though it wasn't nothing major, but she still was in the hospital. So I had to, like, take a second to go take care of my mother. Like, I don't talk about everything on YouTube, but when I couldn't walk, that kind of changed my mentality too. I've been out here enjoying life. I couldn't walk for like a whole fucking, what, half a week? That shit kind of had me scared. Like, I ain't gonna say in whole, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Shit had me scared, y'all. Cause people be talking all that crazy shit like, oh yeah, this nigga got diabetes, nigga gonna have a heart attack, all that bad health. So I was in the hospital getting like all these checkups and shit. They told me everything was good, my blood, my sugar, you know, I'm healthy and everything. So I was like, that's good. You know what I mean? I'm in very good health. So I was like, that's good. But my foot was fucked up. So once I got my foot back to normal, I've been like running around out here, living my life, you know, spending time with my family. So I wasn't able to stream a lot the past couple of weeks. So that was that. It's still dark where you at? Well, it depends on the time, man. It's 7 o'clock here. I knew that guy was gonna be a dick. Yeah, I went through some, it wasn't necessarily scary for my mom. It was scary at first, but you know, when they started giving her the blood work and all that, she was fine. I was all right, good. But my shit was scary, yeah, because remember, man, waking up one day and not being able to stand up is like some crazy shit. Like, my foot was like so swollen. And then they told me I had an acid buildup in my foot. So they thought it would be gout, which is like a thing where you get from eating like red meat. And I'm not a huge red meat eater. Like, I like red meat, but I don't sit here and eat that shit a lot now. So, you know, when they did the checkup, they was like, yo, you got a buildup. Gout is a 7.1. They said when they tested me for gout, my shit was at 8. So they had an expert come in, which is why I was in the hospital, to find out, like, to figure out what was the issue. And he was saying that it's not gout. He said what it was is like you had a buildup similar to what gout is, because he said gout is an acid buildup in a joint. So he said I had the acid buildup in my fucking leg. He said I had an acid buildup in my knee and my foot. So they gave me the medicine to break that up. Told me just drink a lot of water. The next day when I woke up, I was good. But if I didn't go to the hospital and get that medicine, I would have been fucked up, man. Your boy would have been fucked up. Like, thank God I did, because would it have kept going? Would it have led to something? Who knows? But the bottom line moral of that story is, man, make sure y'all always, you know, go get checked up and shit, because I'm gonna tell y'all about the Zaire thing real fast. And I'm not even gonna talk about the man, because honestly, Zaire is a foolish ass man. He's a foolish person. So at this point, I don't really like talking about him, because the man is just fucking completely foolish. But I will explain like what was going on with the jokes with Hard 8. Alright, people was messaging me, right? People was messaging me. Hold on 1 second. People was messaging me telling me that people was messaging me telling me that I gotta watch this traffic. Why is there so much traffic over here? I'm by the highway. People was messaging us. Let me just tell y'all a real story about Zaire while Hardy was making the jokes about his face. And it's gonna lead into why, like, you know, you gotta be careful, because this was right before I went to the hospital all of this came about. People messaged me and was asking me, did me and Zaire have some kind of altercation? And I was thinking that they was joking, because I was like, yo, why would me and Zaire have altercation if y'all know I can't never see the nigga? Now, damn, it's like mad traffic right over here. What the fuck? This is like a dead area. It's like mad traffic. But anyway, back to the Zaire story. People was messaging me saying, did I have an altercation with Zaire? I was like, nah, why? What happened? They was like, yo, Zaire face is mad swollen. So I was like, yo, Zaire face or something. I'm like, nah, me and this nigga ain't had no fight. I ain't see this nigga in person. They was like, well, his shit is mad swollen, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, all right, you know what, whatever, who cares? Like, I don't pay attention to this nigga shit. So they was like, yeah, you should probably go check it out, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, yo, send me a link. So niggas sent me a link to a video, and in the video, Zaire looked mad crazy. Oh, what's good? So he did look crazy in the video. So I said, yo, wow, this man looked kind of crazy in the video. Tell Chocolate Thunder he got to tweet me his YouTube link, because when I look up Chocolate Thunder, nothing comes up. So I got to get his YouTube link to unblock him. So he got to tweet it to me, because I tried to unblock him and nothing comes up for Chocolate Thunder. I mean, he got like one of those weird usernames. But anyway, back to the Zaire story real fast. So I saw in the video his face looked a little droopy and shit. And you know, I heard that, and I was telling people, I said, yo, man, people keep messaging me about this dude, that something happened. People hit me back and said that Zaire had a stroke. Now, I saw someone sent me a screenshot of him denying he had a stroke, but let's be honest, we don't know if the man had a stroke or not. I ain't gonna make fun of the nigga if the nigga had a stroke, even though he a fuck nigga. I'm not gonna sit up here and make fun of the nigga if he had a stroke. That's like where me as a person, I would draw the line. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, yo, you had a stroke, ha ha ha. That's not funny to me. I'd rather put hands on you. I'm not gonna wish death on you and bad health on you, because I don't want to kill a nigga, but I would love to see this nigga and ask him what's his problem. But at the end of the day, I heard the man had a stroke. That's a big rumor going around. Niggas send me pictures of this nigga in the hospital. I'm not gonna say who sent me these pictures, but niggas send me pictures of the nigga in the hospital. Niggas send me pictures of Zaire with a sling on. Niggas told me what had really happened is he had a car accident. But I'm hearing he had a car accident and a stroke. So that's where the jokes is coming from about Zaire's face, because I saw a video, and in the video, his whole side of his face was drooping. And I was talking to a couple of people, and they was like, yo, what's going on with the Zaire thing? I said, yo, I sent them the link that I got sent, and everybody came to the conclusion that something looked wrong with him in that video. Now, the thing is, for me, why would you be making videos if you sitting there looking like that? Go your ass to the hospital. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's where the jokes is coming from, what Hardy was making about his face, calling him droopy face. Because niggas is telling us that the man had a stroke. I'm hearing that he had a car accident and he suffered a stroke. Now, he said that's not true, but I don't think he would tell the truth about that. But I'm just filling out in on where that joke is coming from. If you do look at the last video where you can see him, you'll do notice he looks like he's in poor health. But like I said, I'm not the kind of person, I never spoke on it. For one, because I don't wish bad on a nigga. Two, I really don't care about the nigga. And three, Now, chill with that hard shit in my chat, fam. I don't tolerate that. You can have an opinion, but just take it easy, man, because you calling Hardy the fraud in the chat, you don't know if he even in the chat. If somebody gonna fuck around and block you, unless you don't care. So, me personally, I don't get why you calling Hardy the fraud. Hardy didn't do nothing wrong. But take it easy with the slander comments in the chat, man. See, you got blocked. I told you. Yeah, because if you talk about Weapon Will members in the chat, you're going to get blocked. The mods is going to block you. They're going to block you because, you know what I mean? That's like, even though this is not Weapon Will channel, I mean, you can't come here with that. But I'm just filling y'all in on this situation with Zayed. We've been hearing, well, I've been hearing, because people thought me and him had an issue. He said stay neutral. Ain't nobody, listen. I don't get what you mean, Will Smith. Yo, what's up, Marquise? But anyway, that's what we've been hearing about the Zayed thing. Like I said, I don't know if he really got a health issue or whatever. I really honestly don't care. I'm not saying him wishing nothing bad on the nigga or whatever, but at the end of the day, that is what that is. I'm just letting y'all know where that joke came from, because we've been hearing that the man got health issues. And it sure looks that way when I saw the video that they sent me. Something was wrong with his face, 100%. Hardy always be his own self. He defended niggas, but would always stay out somebody's business if he didn't agree with it. Yeah, look, Hardy is a stand-up dude, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say I disagree. So excited. What's up? I did agree with his stance on the whole Gaming Lives Matter situation. The reason I didn't block Gaming Lives Matter, and I'm gonna say this, I need to explain this to y'all too. I need to make it clear to y'all. The reason I didn't block Gaming Lives Matter is because Gaming Lives Matter don't really fuck with my channel like that. I'm not one of the YouTubers that he's interested in. I'm like a low tier YouTuber to him. He wants to get to BG Hard 8, and if he can't get to BG and Hard 8, then he'll settle for Jack. Isaac, what's good, fam? So I didn't have to worry about blocking Gaming Lives Matter because I'm not on his menu. I'm not somebody he really want to meet. I'm not somebody he really want to fuck with and talk to. Like, don't get me wrong, me and him never had no issue, but I just knew I wasn't the person he was interested in. He was more interested in Hard 8 and BG. So that's why I didn't block him. That's the only reason I didn't block him. Like, y'all don't see him in my chat now. I checked if he was blocked. He not blocked yet because he didn't show up in my chat. He don't care to show up in my chat. Me personally, I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all. Once I see people fucking with niggas that I know got an issue with people, like the Fox nigga, whoever that dude is, right? He got me blocked. And I never spoke to him. Then he popped shit about Weapon Will. So I got to correlate the two. If you got popping shit about Weapon when you block me and you never had a personal problem, and then I see you fucking with him, I'm gonna look at you like a op because he's going to make a fake account. Yeah, he probably will make a fake account. But the thing about fake accounts is how long do fake accounts last? He's still gonna block. But once I see you associating with people that flat out say they got an issue with me, I don't fuck with you anyway. So what I do is I just linger off from you, let you dwindle in the air until you catch the picture. Like, dudes will get a hint eventually. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. When I don't fuck with somebody, I just stop like replying to them. I stop watching their shit. I stop talking to them. And then eventually they get the hint. But what the problem is, instead of niggas getting the hint and moving on, they start taking shots at me and making videos. Like, that's what they do, because they see that I'm like ignoring them. They like, you know, like a girl, you ignore somebody, they start doing shit for attention. What they do, they make a video. But once I seen them with the Fox nigga, I was like, yeah, I don't trust this nigga no more officially. They got you there talking about games, and meanwhile niggas is making accounts talking about Gaming Lives Matter trophy level. That's how bad it is. So, like, you know, being a credible gamer is something he's definitely not. And I'm not talking shit, I'm just keeping it real. So for you to be in a podcast talking about games, you already know niggas got an agenda for you. So for you to sit up there and you let that be utilized, then he's making videos talking about he not letting no one run him off YouTube. He's definitely in it for the fame, man. He's definitely in the game, man. So at the end of the day, I don't really care about Gaming Lives Matter, man. You were talking about being neutral about the Weapon Will beef. Nah, I'm not neutral on the Weapon Will beef, fam. I'm not neutral on the Weapon Will beef. It depends on who it is in the cast, because some of the dudes in the cast got a lot of shit going on the side. And when that shit blow up in their face, of course I'm going to stay out of it. But at the end of the day, I'm not neutral when it comes to something that's directly affecting the group as a whole. I don't burn bridges too, but sometimes you do need to burn bridges to make a point. Sometimes you do got to burn certain bridges to let niggas know you don't need their bridge and shit like that. The challenges were stupid. I really like WWP, but I hate that it seems like every month or so something keeps happening that's negative. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the negativity either, but you gotta admit, it is amazing that negative things can happen, but yeah, we still managed to pull through together. So that's a pretty good positive in all the negativity. Hardy spoke the truth. I agree, Hardy spoke the truth. Yeah, I think Smooth should have been the only one that got a challenge. Look, let me clear up this thing with Smooth, right? Smooth already had that challenge from Hard 8. Am I going to get Assassin's Creed Origins? Yes. I'm getting that day one. November. October. In October, yeah, I'm going to get it. Smooth had the challenge from Hard 8. This is what a lot of y'all not understanding. He had the challenge already. What happened was Gaming Lives Matter saw a way to manipulate that, and he took the challenge and put money on it. Now, I don't agree that Smooth should have the challenge, even though it was helpful for his channel, because during the time of the challenge, Smooth was being a little toxic. Smooth was being hard to get along with. Smooth was being, like, very irritated, and Smooth was being very, like, low-key toxic. But he's good now. Once he went to E3 and came back, he good. But during the time of the challenge, Smooth was, like, wilding on everybody. He was flipping out, breaking controllers. So, I don't even know if that challenge was really that good. Smooth originally didn't want to do the challenge after. Imagine he stuck to his guns and said no. Yeah, that's true. If he'd have stuck to his guns and said no, we wouldn't be here now. Negativity usually involves Hard 8. I mean, but you know what though? You know what though? Like, the thing about Hard 8 and y'all, I know some of y'all be thinking that he's rough, but look. Like Hard 8 said, man, Hard 8 was always the dude that stood up for people on the podcast. And he said a lot of things that was true. A lot of times, y'all don't realize people don't say nothing because they think Hard 8's going to handle it. So that's the reason that a lot of times people don't say nothing, and Hard 8 is right. He looks like the bad guy because he's the only one saying something. But a lot of us will agree. A lot of people just won't publicly admit they agree with Hard 8. Hellblade is definitely a game I'm going to get because it's made by the people that made Heavenly Sword, and I really like Heavenly Sword a lot. So I'm definitely looking forward to a successor to that game. So Hellblade is definitely a game I'm going to be picking up day one. Plus, it's a very reasonable price. Smooth had the challenge, couldn't complete it, so he reissued it with money, knowing damn well Smooth wouldn't be able to do it. Here's the thing though, right? Granted, we didn't know if Smooth was gonna do the challenge or not, because clearly Smooth could have done the challenge. He just got a little cocky. If he had the extra day, he would have did it. The thing is though, we can't really say Gaming Lives Matter was frauding when he gave Smooth the challenge, because remember, the most he would have paid is $1,000. He paid out $600. So if he could pay out $600, he could pay out $1,000. But what happened to me, in my opinion, I'm gonna reiterate what I said in my last video. I think what happened was he bit off more than he could chew by raising the bar from 1,000 to 4,000. Like, I think Gaming Lives Matter liked the attention, and he started to get, like, you know, he got a rush. He got a rush of adrenaline, and he said, shit, what can I do to top it? What if I give them $1,000 a piece? And there go the gambling problem. That's where I think he had a gambling issue. Like, the thing about people like him is he's not going to admit he got a gambling problem. He said that he don't have a gambling problem, but let's be honest for one quick second. Because this shit sound negative, so of course you're going to say it's not true. If somebody say you like dudes, you're going to be like, I ain't gay, but you might legit like dudes and just don't want to admit it. Not saying he gay, but I'm just trying to give you an example. But the problem with Gaming Lives Matter in a nutshell, I'm going to tell y'all what his problem is in a nutshell. Gaming Lives Matter is the type of guy that cannot admit when he's wrong. And a lot of people are like that. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but it's a pride issue. He never going to say, yeah, I was wrong. I didn't have the money. He not going to admit it, because a lot of people don't like to admit when they wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong, because when you don't admit when you're wrong, it owns you, whatever that shit is. Like, you gotta admit that you're wrong so you can move past whatever that problem is. Like, whatever the issue is. Somebody say you smoking crack. If you keep saying, I'm not smoking crack, and you know you are, you're gonna always be like a slimy nigga smoking crack behind everybody's back, when you could just own up to the shit and live your life. So, the problem with Gaming Lives Matters, he's never gonna come forward and say, yo, I was wrong, I ain't have the bread. He gonna keep going and 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 going. So he can't admit when he's wrong. I already peeped that about him. Yeah, the last episode was funny. And the problem is that you see how he immediately, when Hardy said, oh, I don't even believe you in Cashville, he immediately made a video showing he was in Cashville. That's how you knew he was lying too, because he don't even realize that was low-key reverse psychology. Like, see, I know how Hardy think, because I got similar thinking. If I call you out and you immediately prove that I'm lying about one thing, why wouldn't you prove you got the $4,000? See, that's how he got exposed to, and he didn't realize it. When Hardy said, prove you in Cashville, and this nigga jumped on Twitter and made a video about that, but you can't say, you got the $4,000, you blew yourself up. See, he didn't even realize he exposed himself right there. But people got to pay attention to see all of that. When I seen him on Twitter saying that he was in Cashville with his shirt off, I'm like, nigga, if he could told you he don't believe you in Cashville, as stupid as that would sound, you was stupid to fall for that, because it was the Monday after you was on vacation. Niggas go back to work that Monday, so of course you back in Cashville, unless you had an extra week vacation. He fell for that, and he made the video, and I'm sitting there shaking my head like, damn, Gaming Lives Matter, you don't even realize what you did. Hardy didn't say nothing, but you blew yourself up, because the minute you showed yourself in Cashville to prove him wrong, yeah, he got baited. That was some smart bait. Exactly. He got baited. He gonna show a video of him in Cashville going in his house. And I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm like, this nigga bugging, because if you wanted to prove him wrong about that, why you didn't prove him wrong about the bread? So boom, you blew yourself up. Hardy didn't even say nothing about it, but I peeped it. I said, damn, this nigga proving this nigga wrong about being in Cashville, but he won't prove he got the bread. Boom, exposed. Exposed right there. That's how you be catching people. Just be you. People try too hard to be things they not. But that's the thing about the internet. Everybody turns on the internet and gets to be the person they wish they were. Like, it's a lot of people do that. Whatever your shortcomings are when you get on the internet, he said Detective Jimmy. Whatever your shortcomings are when you get on the internet, a lot of people feel like they could replace those traits with something more positive, or make themselves to be more than what they are. Somebody asked a gaming question. Hey Jimmy, shout out to Craig Harris for the gaming questions. He said, hey Jimmy, why can't the Xbox X do 4K 60 on all games like fanboys thought? Because it's too cheap. It's not enough teraflops, and it's too cheap. 4K 60 is very demanding. I got a $700 graphics card in my computer now, and I can't do 4K 60 on every game. So if my graphics card alone can't do 4K 60 on every game, how the hell is a $500 console going to do it? I mean, sometimes people just got to use the logic, man. Just got to use logic. The Xbox One X is going to be a substantial upgrade, and I'm going to be honest with you, if they could just max games out past 1080p and give you 60 frames, a lot of people would be happy with that. What I think consoles should have did, the mid-gen consoles, they should have just went for 1440p 60. That's it. That would have been a substantial upgrade, because 1440p is such a difference between that and 1080p. Hey Jimmy, my girl gets jelly easy. Is that good or bad? It's good, because I mean she care. So I would go with good. You gotta look at the good and shit. If your girl get jealous easy, that means she care. If she not getting jealous at all, hey man, it's time to start looking through her phone and seeing who she fucking. So I think it's better that she gets jealous than that she don't care. Why do consoles not strive for that 60, man? Because it's hard. It's more work for game developers. Game developers like to make the game, and then they like to target 60 as far as like an afterthought. Because consoles rule gaming still. PC is great, but consoles rule gaming. long as they could get the resolutions up there or get the game to look good, the frames is an afterthought on console because they want it to be convenient. So frames would make the game more inconvenient to develop on console. She's either insecure or you're a dog, LOL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's jealous, it's not that she's insecure. It means she care. It means she care, man. Like, some people look at jealousy as a bad thing, but, you know, you could date a chick and she don't give a fuck where you go, how long you out there, what you doing. That's not good, man. That's not good. That's not good, man. When she get that phone call, God forbid, or you was in a car accident, she went, all right, where you at? Okay, whatever. You wanted to care. So if she's jealous, that's a sign that she cares. I dated chicks and they didn't give a fuck what was going on. $1440p monitors are cheaper than 4K monitors. Well, of course, it's half the resolution. So, well, less than half actually, but you know what I mean. It's not as much as 4K. 4K monitors still got a long way to go, man. Clizzy, what's good, fam? The fitted cap came from this boutique I go to. They wanted me to wear the hats. So they was like, can you wear the hats when you doing stuff in public and yada yada yada? Cause I used to go to like the battle raps and stuff. So they was like, yo, when you go to the battle rap, they want you to if they know you're gonna be on stage, the boutiques will give you clothes to wear so that you could wear them when you're standing on like URL, you know, when you at the events, so people could ask where you got the hat. Like, you just ask me where I got the hat, and you just tell them. That's all. So then exchange, they give you clothes. Jimmy, what do you think, the PS5 will be 4K 60 everything or what? Nah, I don't think it'll be 4K 60 everything. 4K is we still got a way to go with 4K, man. Like I said, 4K, try to find you a 4K monitor that do HDR right now and see if it's not a great fortune. So 4K got a long way to go. If the PS5 is coming out anytime before 2021, it's not gonna be 4K 60. 4K monitors are actually cheaper than 1440p. Well, honestly, you're right technically, but then you're wrong, because the 1440p monitors you're talking about have way better features than the 4K monitors, because there's a lot of shitty 4K monitors out there. Well, he's talking about a gaming 4K monitor. You're not going to get a cheaper gaming 4K monitor than a 1440p monitor unless it's one of those real shitty generic 4K monitors. Because Roke is a company that makes 4K monitors. You could get one of those for like $300. But you ain't going to want that shit. Shit look terrible. Is an OLED TV worth it? A OLED TV is worth it when it comes to colors, because if you got like a lot of old movies and they look like kind of funny. I'm going to give you an example. You ever watch a bootleg movie and the blacks look blocky? They look blotchy. That's the color palette on the TV. If you get an OLED, it's going to have the best blacks and whites. So all those times when you watch a movie and you see those big block patches in the background where it's supposed to be color changes, and you can see those blocks, you wouldn't see that on an OLED TV. He said LG is supposed to drop a 4K HDR monitor for $1,000. That's my point. We got a long way to go with 4K. Yo, Butch, what's good, fam? Off top, my sister's fiance is a control freak and is full of shit. Whole family thinks he's beating her. You guys got any advice for me? I'm gonna be honest with you, Wolf. I went through something similar like to that. And all I could say is my family really didn't like that a lot, and the guy is no longer in town. If that's the best way I could put that. Nobody is putting their hands on my sister. You put your hands on my sister, you need to get hands put on you. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's my advice to that. Console should always shoot for 30 FPS. I mean, 30 FPS is the minimum, though. That's the minimum frame rate, so y'all don't got no problem with that. Yeah, I got siblings. What's my favorite story in game? My favorite story in game is currently still The Last of Us with Joel and Ellie. Very touching story. Xbox One X, 1 terabyte, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm getting Xbox One X day one. Destiny Collection. What the hell is a Destiny Collection? Never heard of that. But I'm not a Crash Bandicoot fan. I'm the worst person to talk to about that game. I don't like Crash Bandicoot. Never did. Black King, what's good? I'm gonna give you the best advice I could give you without going a physical route. What you should do if you think your sister's dating somebody that's being too controlling and maybe abusive is you gotta go spend time with your sister and sit in there and make sure that he treating her right. Because at the end of the day, the best thing to do in a situation like that is be supportive to your sister and protect her. Sometimes when you protect your sister, she not gonna want your help or protection, but sometimes you gotta force it on her. And not for nothing, I don't mean to complain. It's 91 of y'all in here right now, and I only got 26 likes. Can y'all please hit the like button, man? I told y'all. It helps a lot, please. But my best advice is go spend time with your sister, man. If you got a little time from work you could take that time off and go sit there with her. Go be around her and her boyfriend. And you're going to have to be a man and check him when he's mistreating your sister and let him know that you ain't going to tolerate that shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm a big guy, and I've had times when my sister dated guys who pretended like they were cool, and then they still tried it. And, you know, we had to run them the fuck up out of there. Me and my nephews, me and my brother, other family members, we had to physically run motherfuckers up out of here. So sometimes you just got to go spend time with your family, man. That's why I wasn't live streaming or posting a lot of videos, because that's what I was doing. Righteous Kung Fu was good. He said, what female video game character would I cuff if they were real? That's a good question, because I don't view those female video game characters as cuffable. Them chicks don't look real to me. Anyway, though, I do got to go. I got to get ready to go to work. I got to end the stream. Hopefully, I did give y'all something to watch. Maybe later on, I'll stream when I get home. The only game I've been really playing that I could stream is Injustice. But I've been thinking about playing The Last of Us online, getting back on there, so maybe I'll stream some of that. People want to play with me, of course, let me know. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the 4th of July, and y'all enjoy the rest of the stream. Stream Bloodborne, nah, that ain't happening. But y'all be good, man. God bless y'all. Peace. Once again, thank y'all for hitting the like button. I see some of y'all hitting it. I appreciate that. Y'all guys be good, man. God bless every one of y'all. Yo, Wolf, like I said, go spend time with your sister, man. Keep your eye on your sister. Make sure she good, my brother. Peace, y'all. Have a good day. God bless y'all.